New information on the battle between Governor Ron DeSantis and state Republican lawmakers who passed a bill on immigration instead of taking up the legislation DeSantis was pushing for when he called for a special session earlier this week.
DeSantis has repeatedly called their bill weak, saying it actually kneecaps the state's efforts to crack down on illegal immigration. And now one state representative from Cape Coral is pushing back, calling it tougher than the governor's proposal. Wing News anchor Claire Galt has this exclusive story.
The governor has said that this bill, the Trump Act, is insulting to the people you represent. He said this is not what people elected you to do. What's your response to that?
We had an opportunity to vote on the most conservative illegal immigration policy in the country. I actually think it's wrong. It is my duty to vote for that bill. We coordinated with the White House so we can help coordinate and be a good partner to Trump's administration.
So you think essentially the state doesn't need to be deporting people because now that President Trump is in office, they're going to handle that anyway?
You have to look at it from this aspect, right? So if Florida started to deport people, right, we don't have the authority to coordinate with a foreign country. So instead of trying to focus on an effort that may or may not work, we're going to put our resources in our local law enforcement, Cape PD, Fort Myers PD, Lee County, Charlotte, Collier County, the boots on the ground where the rubber meets the road. We're going to support them, ensure that they have all the tools necessary to be able to combat this problem and coordinate with the federal government. That's what we're doing.
Is there a path forward here? Where do we go from here?
Absolutely. There is 100% a path forward. We have the same goal in mind. We want to tackle illegal immigration. We want to make sure that illegal immigrants go back to their home country. And we want to ensure to end any of these subsidies that illegal immigrants are getting. I mean, this is not rocket science. It's a phone call, right? And let's figure out where we need to meet. Like we're all on the same team at the end of the day.
Governor DeSantis, though, says he'll veto the bill that state lawmakers passed. If he doesn't call a second special session, lawmakers will need to pick the issue up again when the regular session starts in March.